Hey everybody, forgot to turn this up. It's Mimi. I'm just checking in to let you know what I decided to do. I decided to start my second round this weekend. I'm going to start loading Saturday and Sunday and get back on my beloved HCG. I'm basically, stabilized at, 199, 198, 200. I never have gotten back down to 196. That was my last dose weight. And I don't think I will, and I'm not going to do any, correction days on it. But I just decided that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this short round, and so probably either the first week of April or second week of April, and however long, the dose I have, I think at the end of this month, it'll probably be like 21 days. And so I just, because I have 5,000 units of HCG is how they come, so I use 2 of those, and it's 15 days a piece. And so we'll see however long that lasts, and then go back into phase 3 again. I'm just ready. I'm not really trying too many different things. I just, tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and roast some sweet potatoes, see how I do with that. But I had quinoa, and it seems like I did good with that. Just trying to, just some things that I think that I'm going to have, the foods that I'm going to have to eat for life. I'm not going to be able to go out and to eat, 3 pieces of pizza, and, there's just some foods my body's just not going to do well with. So tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and make me like a burrito with the Ezekiel bread and see how I do with that. And I think I'll do fine. I actually had a sliver, like I make quesadillas for my husband, and with cheese and onions and jalapeno peppers and that. Tomorrow I'm just going to have what I made for him today, so I'm going to have that again because I made plenty of it. It's with the beef or venison, and had the tomatoes. Another thing too, I've laid off of the tomatoes because I think the tomatoes kind of bother me. I'm a big tomato connoisseur, especially, late in the summer when they start coming in, fresh tomatoes. I mean, it's just like, it's the best thing in the world. But anyway, even when I would make a salad, I would put lots of tomatoes on the salad. And they carry, medium-sized tomato, I think has like 9 grams of carbs. And I know they're considered a fruit. And I really think they kind of react to me that way, as a fruit. And so anyway, I'm just ready to get back on HCG. And I know it's not my full 3 weeks of phase 4, but that's just what I feel like doing for my body right now, and and we'll go from there. But I was just going to check in, let you know what I'm doing, and I'm ready and excited. I've already got picked out what I'm going to have to load on, which is mostly going to be, healthy fats. I don't load up on a whole lot of sugar stuff. I have been using that coconut sugar. I have been putting that in my coffee, like a tablespoon, and it doesn't seem to be bothering me that I'm aware of. So I only have maybe 2 cups of coffee a day. Right now I'm having hot chocolate. I bought solid pieces of sugar-free chocolate, the chunks, like the Baker's brand. I couldn't find any of the unsweetened chips. So I just take a cup of whipping cream and pour that into a pot, and then I just took the chocolate and cut up like you know, just a small piece of the chocolate and cut it with my knife a little bit and put it in the whipping cream and let it heat up until the chocolate melts, and then go ahead and add your sweetener to it and make you a cup of hot chocolate. And I like it a little bit better. It's not as the other chocolate, you know, the cocoa was kind of more powdery, and it just didn't melt. It melted, but it just wasn't as smooth. So I plan on maybe trying one more time making chocolate delight. I made it the one time and it was just nasty. I don't like a bunch of different flavors of like stuff like hazelnuts or a raspberry or a mint or these different sweeteners that have flavors. I just don't, you know, if I want something, if I'm going to have chocolate, I want it to taste like chocolate. You know, maybe with a little bit of vanilla, but I don't like a whole lot of different flavors. So I'm going to try to use this chocolate this time and see if I can make some chocolate delight and eat some of that maybe for loading. I don't know, because the coconut oil, I still use that. I'm pretty much pop except for coconut oil for my chicken when I'm cooking chicken, and maybe a little bit of my vegetables like my asparagus or something like that. I don't complement my meals that much. I do better with chicken. I know that when I eat chicken on phase 2 than I do the beef. So it's just learning what your body, you know, does well with, you know, what works for me. So I was just going to check in and do a short vlog. I'm not going to just go on and on and on and ramble on and on and on. I'm just not going to do it like I'm doing right now. So that's it. I'll be checking back in a couple more days, maybe Friday and maybe Monday. Let you know how much I gained, how much I put on. I'm going to try to load way better than I usually do, although I don't suffer from hunger. I mean, so far I haven't. That hasn't happened to me, so. But that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Hope you guys are releasing. I hope you guys are maintaining. It won't be long here, ladies. You see this darkness? Turn this up. This darkness here. It will, I need to get another style. This is growing out. And you knew about the story about me cutting my bangs, so they're finally looking better. But my niece, she's a hair technician stylist. I mean, she's super, super good. And so I'm going to go to her and probably, do the highlights, and I think I'm going to let my hair grow out, maybe to my shoulder. It's been down to my back. I've changed, you know, if you've been overweight the majority of your life, the one thing that I've done in my life is change my hair. That's what I do. I can grow it out. I can get it cut. I can color it. I've been a brunette. I've been a super, super blonde. I mean, like super blonde. I just did that when I got down to 180. I mean, I got really short haircut, shorter than what's on my picture that you see on my vlogs. I mean, it was super short and really, really blonde. I mean, almost like a white blonde. And so, I mean, I've been, you know, black. I've been red. I mean, I do it. Change up. So that's what I do. It was easier than losing 50 pounds, is dyeing your hair and coming up with some kind of new hairdo. So anyway, that's what I plan on doing. Hopefully at the end of this month, I think I'm going to color my hair. My birthday's coming up in April, but it's not anything big, you know. I mean, once you hit 50, nothing's big until you hit 100, and then that's celebrating. But nobody goes, oh, you're going to be 51. Nobody makes a big deal over, you know, 51. So once you're that half-century mark, there's nothing left but the century. So hopefully I get this weight off by then. I'm on HCG and I'm 100 years old and I'm still saying the same old stupid stuff. So hopefully I won't care, for crying out loud. I just, I mean, if I live to be 100, God willing, I don't know. I can't say I want to be on this earth that long, but that's a 50-year-old saying that. When I'm 99, I might think, just give me one more year, Lord, one more year. I can't imagine me saying that. I went, just like Paul said, to be absent from the body, to be present with the Lord. I'm seeing you wouldn't want to be as what I am. So anyway, okay. Love you guys. Have a good rest of the week. It's hump day. It's Wednesday, but it's almost over here in Kentucky. So talk to y'all later. Bye.